Hi, ladies, bros, non-binary hoes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am filming things that I've learned the past recent years, months. The thing is, currently I am 6 months in my 20s. I turned 26 months ago. So I just have 6 months left. And I'm not a teenager anymore. I started like my 20s. And throughout the years, there are like things I have realized, not just for myself, but like for the life, I guess. Oh my god, that sounds so weird. But yeah, I want to share this with you. I especially I want to share this with me for my life, I guess, because I just live once, and maybe in a few years I will watch this video and remember everything. And I forgot to say in the beginning, this has no specific order, so it is possible that we go back and forth with all the themes. So I would say let's start. For those of you who are not good in school, don't worry, because school will teach you everything except being successful in life. Period. This is the number one thing. School will teach you anything to biology, chemistry, math, or like science and languages, but they will not teach you how to be successful. So this is something what you have to discover for yourself. Let's be honest, I'm right. I would rather appear bitchy, like bitchy bitch, than anyone disrespect my boundaries. And it's not someone else has to respect my boundaries, but I have to respect my boundaries as well. Because how can someone else respect my boundaries if I don't respect my boundaries? So set your boundaries. Not only others should respect your boundaries, but you should also respect your boundaries. If you say, for example, I don't like to drink alone at home, then don't do it. It's your boundary. And you set your boundaries for a reason. Always remember that. Well, I'm a woman and we are living in the men's world. And sadly, we do not get as respected as some men. So that's the reason why I also want to not appear bitchy, but I would rather be bitchy than getting disrespected. Earlier, I started my 20s. And throughout like my teen years, I thought, oh my god, I'm 15, I'm so old. Oh my god, I'm 17, I'm so old. Oh my god, I'm 18, I'm so old. I'm not old. I was just not a kid anymore. And now that I'm 20, I think, oh my god, I'm so old. But I'm not old. I'm just not a kid anymore. I'm just not a teenager anymore. And that is fine. People will tell you like, oh my god, you're 23, you're so old. You're not old. Your life has just started. You're just not a kid anymore. You're just not easier to manipulate anymore. Age might be just a number as well. And only because someone is older than you doesn't mean that they're old, okay? What I have realized really early in my life, which I'm really thankful for, is the fact when I'm always scared what other people could think of me, then I'm not living life for me. I'm living life for other people. I'm living life for anybody else but me. So that's the reason it's always important to express the way you want to be. Because if you think back, like if you think when you're like 80 or 60, imagine you lived life for someone else. You lived life for society and you didn't live life for you. That would be so scared for me. I don't know. I don't want to live like that. So always be me, always be you, and always live life the way you want to be. The next thing is, only because I failed at something doesn't mean I'm a failure. Sometimes you just failed at something. You had a bad day, you didn't get the job, you have a bad grade, or whatever, but only because you like failed at this point or at this stuff or at something doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't make you a failure. You're only a failure if you stop doing it in the first place. Oh my, I feel like I'm giving the Wizard Liz vibes. But you know, I'm just trying to give you my wisdom. Sometimes it just happened. You failed something, and that's completely fine. You have two options now. You either just stop doing it, or you try it again, and try it again, and then try it again. Because it is not over until you win. It isn't over until I win. You've probably heard already that sound, but I really like it, so I say it. I continue to say that. It's not over until I win. Because then I truly failed. At the end of the day, I'm still the winner. Something like, I started YouTube, not actively, but I started YouTube last year. I think last year in autumn. And you know, previously I always thought, oh, I can't be a YouTuber because I don't have a camera, I don't have a computer where I can cut the videos. You have a phone. You have a camera on your phone. You have iMovie on your phone. You can just download it and you can post your content from your phone. That is absolutely okay and valid because everybody starts small. Everybody, every big YouTuber you see on the internet, every content creator, every singer, every actor, whatever, every businessman starts at a certain point and they all started small. So don't worry, don't compare yourself to big creators or anything where someone bigger than you because they all started small. Even Michael B. Jordan started small, okay? Don't give up, just do your thing. I believe in you, you can do it. One thing is also it's never too late to start somewhere. It's never too late, you're never too old to start something. I remember the first TikTok that Dylan Mulvaney posted, and now it's been a year, you know? It's never too late to start something. Whatever desire you have, whatever you want to do in your life, it's your life and it's never too late. I can think maybe I should go to ballet again if I want to. It's never too late. This is a little weird fact, or but I'm not the type of person who likes to go through stuff. I don't like to go through a hard time because nobody likes to go through a hard time. If you think about, do you want to go through a hard time? No. But the last 3 years, I guess, was kind of a hard time. Or especially the pandemic for me, that was a hard time. But now I'm at the end of the tunnel, and I see now I had to go through these things in order to become the end result. I'm not the end result now, but you know, that was just a step further, a step growing. Yeah, I just think sometimes we have to go through a hard phase, a hard time, to become the end result. It sounds stupid. It sounds tough. If you're truly at the end of the tunnel, you know that you're at the end of the tunnel. Because all of a sudden it starts making click. Everything just makes sense. Even though you didn't like time, it was necessary. Let's say that it was necessary at a certain point. Learning a skill or be able to do something, it takes time. Cutting videos, it takes time. Nothing happens so fast. Okay, sometimes things happen really fast and you're suddenly really good at it, but not everything is like that. Sometimes you just need to take time in order to learn new skills, and that takes patience. This is something I also needed to learn for myself, that skills just need time. That is totally fine. That is absolutely totally valid. So don't be too frustrated because certain things or certain skills doesn't work, or are not as perfect as you want to be, you will naturally improve if you just continue what you're doing. I've mentioned this like a few minutes ago, but the winner is the one who never gives up. It's that easy. The winner is the one who never gives up. If I decide I want to play football, but in the beginning I'm super terrible at it, I'm not supposed to give up. It's easier to just give up and say, oh, I'm not good at football, but that's not the point, you know? It just needs time. Just don't give up, okay? You will naturally develop. You'll learn a new skill, and at the end, you just can be the winner. Because the winner is always the one who never gives up. You have truly failed if you just gave up. You do not always need a reason to do things if you want them. And sometimes you need reasons to get to where you want to be. One more thing. For me personally, I do not feel the need to appeal attractive for anybody in this world except for me. I don't need to fit in some stupid category. I don't need to fit into a stupid beauty center that changes every decade. First and foremost that, okay? The only person you should want to appeal is yourself, because yourself is the person you spend the most time with. So yeah, I guess #self-love. Yes. Don't care too much what other people think. I've already told that earlier, but like I've said, I didn't really enumerate these points. So we're going back and forth. One day I will die, that's for sure. One day you will die, even though you might like it or you might not like it. You know? What's the point? I have seen this on TikTok before, but one girl said, from now on in 40 or 30 years, I will be 50 or 60. Do you think anyone in 40 years will remember what I did in my 20s? Do you think I will have the same friends? I mean, I hope I have the same friends because I have amazing friends. But there are also people who I don't think I will be remembered in 40 years. I don't think I will even see them in 40 years. You will die, I will die. Everybody's gonna die. So Billie Eilish said this, I think it was her. I don't want to regret things. Yeah, I don't want to regret things. That's it. I don't want to regret things. I don't want to regret things of not having done that. And here comes my last advice. It's a relationship advice. If a relationship doesn't work out in the first place, why would it be in the second? Think about it. If a relationship doesn't work out in the first place, why would it be in the second? So in order to give the guy a second chance, or the girl, depends what you like, there needs something to change. Because I do not want to go through that again, whatever it was. Always remember that. If a relationship doesn't work out in the first place, why would it be in the second? First, there was something wrong that needed to change. And only that, when that has changed, I might give them a chance again. Maybe, if I want to. I don't have to. It's available, you know? Okay, I know I was going back and forth with the themes. I'm working on it, okay? I don't enumerate the points. I just wrote them here, okay? Please. Just so you know, I'm working on it. Maybe next time I will have some sort of red line or some sort of order if I'm ever doing this type of video ever again. I don't know. But I think I want to do these kind of videos. So, have a nice day and goodbye.